We're here in Bath, Maine, a town probably founded in 1720, maybe. What do you think, 1720-ish?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably so. And it's a town that is completely built and constructed historically by Irish, German, French, English immigrants. Does that sound like it makes sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
And they were majority Christians. So we see that in history. Christians built this old town here. And the Bible talks about, actually, the problem with mankind is that mankind thinks that nowadays people think that all of these things that we have is 100% created only by men. But the Bible says that he causes nations to flourish, and all great nations he puts in place, and all of their farmland and all their success is allowed and promoted by him if they humble themselves and call themselves by his name. Christian nations are the only nation to be extremely prosperous for the last probably 1,000 years. Now, when you go down and you look in these cities and you see chocolate shops, and you see pizza shops, and you see all these things, that is given by the glory of God. The glory of God has done this for people, right? It was not on man's own intuition that they done this. God allowed these things to happen. Chocolate shop, ice cream shops, farmer market, courthouses, taxis, buildings, coffee shops. Let's go look at what we got. All of this is permitted by God. And it's being taken away because of God's grace. Living in the last portion of God's grace. Living in the last days of God's grace. We have a rebellious people. They probably voted for abortion. I don't know. And all of this God's grace is being taken away from people. It's all going to be going away. A war is coming. A war is coming. Get ready. A war is coming. It's a civil war. Also, the wrath of God poured out upon these people. Medical marijuana places right here. People come up in here and buy weed and they think it's good for them. They get high, which is called sorcery in the Bible. The wrath of God will come set upon this town. When? Don't know. But it will happen.